Hello, my beautiful babes with the unambiguous phenotype and sweet, smooth, dark skin shade. Now, when I was in the sixth grade, I met yet another colorist bully, and yes, she was a pretty plain looking light skinned girl. Her and Koi Leray are actually the same exact skin color. But anyhow, since she blended in with the rest of the students, that made her insecure about herself. So she was already dealing with self hate issues, but what made it worse was that she was also a colorist. Like I mentioned in previous videos, a light skinned colorist believe that light skinned women are supposed to be the traditionally feminine women, while unambiguous dark skinned women are supposed to be the traditionally masculine women. Now, when a light skinned colorist, especially if the person is female, come across feminine, privileged, unambiguous dark skinned black woman, it triggers them. In fact, seeing privileged, unambiguous dark skinned women can actually trigger them into violence. These colorist people have no problems physically attacking a privileged, unambiguous, dark skinned black woman. And that's what my old school mate did to me. So we'll just call her T. Okay, so every single day in homeroom, T would always verbally assault me and threaten to fight me for absolutely no reason at all. I remember her one day just randomly saying, like, I want to fight. I'm itching to fight. I want to fight somebody. And of course, she picks me, the only girl in the class who wears ruffled blouses, the only girl in the class who wears tights with pleated skirts, the only girl in the class that wears Mary Janes and Pair My Charm ankle bracelets over my tights. Like, really? But that's just what a light skinned female colorist will do, especially in a hood setting. They will beat you up, they will pull your hair, they will try to publicly humiliate you, they will literally commit a crime because every single thing I listed above is actually a crime. So, yeah, colorist, light skinned women will go as far as to commit a crime and ruin their lives just to try to knock an unambiguous dark skinned woman, or, I guess in my case at that time, girl, off of her pedestal. That's so sad, right? Babes, let me know what you think of that. But yeah, in a nutshell, thank God T and I never actually got into a physical altercation. She just made my sixth grade homeroom experience a living hell. And I only survived that experience by freezing, because freezing was my go to trauma response. Like when T would ball up her fists and threaten me, I would literally just curl up in a ball. So, yeah, looking back, I wish I would have spoken up. I wish I would have told a teacher or another authority figure. The truth is that I was too scared that I was going to be labeled as a punk or a snitch or a lame. See, going to a very hood school meant that if people referred to you as a snitch or a punk or a lame, that meant that your peers did not respect you, and I wanted respect. So therefore, I kept quiet. But looking back, keeping quiet wasn't worth it. And putting the respect from the Black community over my own self respect and values only made me regretful and bitter. So, babes, I advise you not to do that. Always speak up when you're being done wrong. You don't deserve to suffer in silence. And honestly, babes, venting is a form of speaking up because you have someone there to validate your feelings, which feels good and helps us to cope. Because, yeah, babes, and it certainly happened to me. Sometimes speaking up to the authorities can be too risky. Like, for example, reporting your boss to HR. Bosses are really usually good at retaliating in a way that doesn't get them in trouble. And yes, they can unfairly fire you without getting in trouble. It's happened to me before. So if your boss is giving you a hard time, don't speak up to HR unless it's a proven SA situation. Just find a trusted friend to validate your feelings. Well, okay, babes, let me know what you think of this video. Did you have a colorist bully in your childhood? Also, when do you think is the right and wrong time to speak up against someone? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below, and we'll chat next video. As the Mitches, babe.